Let's take a look at the options in Pivot. If you go to Edit and you click on Options, Animation Settings, Width and Height. This is a way to actually make the workspace you have larger. So I'm going to make my width 1,000, and I'm going to make my height 1,000. Watch what happens. My workspace is now larger. Okay, if I make this 100% down here in the corner, if it'll let me, which I don't know if it'll let me, I can actually zoom in and out. So I have a larger workspace than I had originally. So I could basically go to View 100%, and notice now I can slide over and slide up. So this might be too big. Maybe I want a smaller workspace. So I can go back to Edit and Options, and maybe I want my height only to be 500 because I want to be able to see my whole space. I hit OK. I say yes. And now I have a bigger workspace. So that's one of the options. Another option is by default the frames per second. So if you change it, this play speed, and notice the dots getting faster and faster, my default frames per second, it would do 10 frames. Okay, this is each a frame. It'll go 10 frames a second. If you want an animation to look like it goes faster, you can change how many frames per second. Preferences, we can change the language right here. If you want it in Spanish, you can change it right here. Now we're in Spanish, and I can put it back to English if I want to. And those are some of the options, what's under the option menu in Pivot.